Allison Widener with 11 points tonight ties her season high. And Maya Hargrove, 7.6 rebounds and several big plays down the stretch. Questions for the Huskers?
Lex, what was just the message after that start and coach takes the timeout? And what was just the message there?
Yeah, we knew coming into this game that they were going to press. And I think we were just kind of rattled and we were really sped up. But I think once our guards, I really think it started with Allison and Britt, just their calm presence, just stayed poised, took care of the ball. And I think rebounding too really helped take that pressure off because they were scoring a lot off of offensive rebounds. They had 8 in the first half, and I think in the first quarter, and then the second quarter they had 0, and I think that kind of changed the game, so they couldn't get set in their press.
I think last year you had 22 against Michigan State. Obviously, you guys are trying to go for the win, but just what was working well for you tonight, and just what does it mean to set another career performance?
Yeah, I think the guards and even the bigs do a really good job of finding me. I was clicking tonight, so they kind of kept coming back to me, and I think also their bigs were in foul trouble, so that really helps me as well get deep post positioning and also getting to the line.
Allison, Coach mentioned at the end of the Penn State game that you were a veteran presence down the stretch, and then obviously 11 points today. Just how health-wise, how do you feel right now, and how much has that helped you elevate your game?
Yeah, it's kind of been a long time coming, just confidence-wise and getting my feet back under me after not playing for 2 years. And I think I'm really finally starting to feel like myself and play like myself again. And so I'm just getting more comfortable on the court and just playing hard.
How are you guys able to flip that switch from the first quarter being down 10-0 and then the second quarter you went on that 15-0 run?
I think being at home really helps flip that switch. And I think we also talk about response every day, just not even on the court, but like in life, if bad things happen, just having that positive response, positive self-talk. And I think just in our timeouts, we were talking about that. Just we know that they're going to make good plays in their press, but just stay calm, cool, and collected, and stay confident. We train every day for moments like that. So I think just leaning into each other really helped us.
Maya, what would you describe, those hustle plays, the ones that get Coach Williams fired up, that you just seemingly continue to make over your freshman season?
It's just really fun. When I check in, I just want to do anything I can to provide a spark. And it's really easy to make hustle plays when you're playing with such great teammates like, Allison, Lex, and everybody else on the squad. So, they make it easy and it's fun. And, who doesn't love to make a good energy play and get hyped up, especially in big moments in the games like this. So, yeah.
Also, what's it like when Lex is running the floor and demanding the ball and making some post moves? What's it like to watch?
She's incredible. I mean, it makes my life easy. When she's demanding the ball on the post, it's pretty easy to pass it in there to her when she wants it that bad. And when she's going off like that, I want to give it to her every time. So.
Allison, where do you see yourself kind of coming in, maybe off the bench, just as a playmaker, and I think more than 5 assists tonight, just seeing the court beyond just trying to score?
Yeah, coming off the bench, I try to, like Amaya said, create a spark in any way I can, whether that's attacking the basket and drawing help and passing it down to our bigs or going to finish the layup. That's just kind of what my game is and what I try to do, and today it worked really well.
Allison, how much did the end of the game on Sunday help you tonight?
A lot. Obviously, I kind of carried over that confidence, and I hope to keep stringing games along like that with that confidence. So.
It was a big smile on Maya, but your thought to that?
I'm just so proud of Allison. Obviously this is my first year, and obviously watching her on TV last year, and just knowing everything she's been through. So it just makes me really happy to see her, shining and thriving, because she deserves it. So.
Thanks.
Is it an adjustment? Changing your role to that, because obviously you started the first couple of games of the year. Is it an adjustment to finding your new role on the coming off the bench and doing what you're doing?
I mean, yes and no. My goal is to just do what my team needs me to do and impact the game in any way I can, whether that's grabbing rebounds for the team, rebounding down, or if I'm feeling good and getting to the rim and making baskets. I can do that. I can assist the ball. I just want to do what my team needs in that moment, and that's just my goal every time I step on the court.
Well, Alexis, what does a win like this tonight just kind of give you guys confidence heading into the rest of Big Ten play? I know the California trip maybe took a little bit of a step back, but just now to stack up 2 wins in a row, both at home, just what does that kind of give the rest of the team, you being a leader?
Yeah, the Big Ten is, I think, the toughest conference to play in. So anyone can beat you. You can beat anyone. So when you get a game at home, you better be sure to take full advantage of that and come back with a win. And I feel like the California trip really showed us some things that we needed to work on, and I think we're working on those and getting better at those things. And yeah, it feels good to beat a ranked opponent. I mean, half of the Big Ten's ranked, so you're going to play the best of the best. So just coming in every game and every day and practice just with the mindset of getting better and wanting to beat that next opponent helps.
Anything else for the Huskers? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jeff, did you have any idea what was happening behind you with?
No, I did hear, but I'm not going to say because I didn't hear it firsthand. But yes.
I just didn't know if, like, because you're in the zone, if you were
No,
like aware.
I saw what was going on back there. For Nebraska, at the point that it was 10-0, I believe Nebraska was down on the glass 10-2. Got Nebraska coach Amy Williams. Coach, if you'd like to make an opening statement and then take questions.
Okay, just a big win for us. We've been watching our men take care of business at home, and that looked like fun. So we want to really protect this place and play hard for our fans. I thought our kids, we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but they really fought hard, and we got contributions from up and down our roster to be able to come away with a win over a ranked opponent.
What was just the message in that first time out after they went up 10-0?
Yeah, just settle down, trust our training. I think, Michigan State is a very aggressive defense, and it's kind of hard to assimilate in just a couple days prep. And so I think we were a little kind of scattered and panicky and just kind of sped up. Credit to their defense for that. But I thought we just need to settle in and calm down and be smart and deceptive. And I thought our kids really adjusted well after that.
It's one thing to say, calm down, it's all right. It's another to actually do it. What did you see from them that made them calm down?
Yeah, I think they just kind of, were using the fakes that we had talked about that were going to be important, being deceptive, not just kind of playing passive on our heels, but being able to put them on their heels a little bit and staying in attack mode when we found our opportunities. And so, I think that's mostly what I saw that made the adjustment to that.
Was turning around the rebounding just as important as the
Yeah, that
turnovers?
was. I mean, our goal was to hold them to 8 or less offensive rebounds for the game. They had 8 in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter. And so Lex was like, we got our work cut out for us. I think we gave up 3 after that in the final 3 quarters. And so that was a huge message as well, just as important as taking care of the basketball.
Allison had that play where she went coast to coast and had a little hesitation dribble. I mean, just feels like she's playing at her healthiest right now. And I know you mentioned after the Penn State game, just the veteran presence she gave. What do you just like about the stretch of games she's had?
Yeah, I thought that she really, in that second half and really the last few minutes of the Penn State game, just kind of flipped a switch or just kind of, showed some great confidence. And then we just saw that building in practice the last couple of days. And then, I thought today, she was great, just outstanding, played with confidence, poise. I know she's going to say, I had too many turnovers, but as much as she was having to handle the basketball, the plays that she made to spark us, just going coast to coast, in and out, being explosive, creating offense, I just couldn't be more thrilled with the way she's continuing to progress.
How have you seen her embrace her role off of the bench? Because, I mean, obviously she started the first couple of games of the year, and now she's in a little bit of a...
Yeah, she, her perspective has been so amazing, and especially as a team captain, because she just is like, Coach Williams, I'm just so happy to be playing basketball again. And sometimes when you have somebody that's missed 18 months worth of playing basketball and then they finally get back to doing what they love to do, they don't care if they're coming off the bench, if they're starting, if they're playing, they're just thrilled with the minutes. And that's definitely the approach she's been taking. She's talked in our leadership meetings about, hey, sometimes coming off the bench, you get a chance to kind of see what's going. And I think she's really embraced that ability to be able to check out what's happening out there and then be able to find a way to come in and make her mark on the game.
What did you see from Alexis tonight? Obviously just got going, and she said that she was clicking, and obviously the box score shows that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm incredibly proud of her. I guess Matt said this career high for her. I don't know. I've gotten so used to her doubles and just her constant presence in our program for the last 4 years that I don't know. But she was incredible. I thought she really wanted the ball. She demanded it. She gave confidence to her teammates to throw it in there. And I thought our team did a great job of really looking for her. And so it's something that I'm really thrilled to see her take advantage of that.
Alexis mentioned that, coming back from the California trip, it was kind of eye-opening. You guys saw maybe some holes you needed to kind of fix. Where have the changes been made to, have back-to-back home wins in Big Ten play?
Yeah, I mean, I think we learned a lot about ourselves. And when you go and play number 1 and number 4 on the road on their home courts, they're going to teach a lot of lessons to a lot of teams, I think. But for our team, you know, some specifics that have to do with rebounding and the discipline that it takes to, you know, when you're playing against elite defenses, which there's a lot of in the Big Ten Conference, the effort that has to go into just getting open on every single possession. And, you know, those lessons were really highlighted for us in California, and so something we've been able to work on.
What does someone like Amaya bring? It just feels like she's making a spark plug play or a great rebound almost every night out for her as a freshman.
Yeah, well, what's kind of crazy about that is that in our last ball game, she played 2 minutes in the first half and didn't go back in the second half. And it's really easy for some kids to get frustrated in that moment. And I thought Kendall Coley was the one that really played huge for us in the Penn State game down the stretch and really made some big-time plays. And you know, and then today it was like Amaya was just ready when her number was called for the opportunity. She's just got such an outstanding attitude and approach, and she just wants to keep getting better. She's hungry. She's coming in and watching individual film, and I thought she really was outstanding. She sparked our team with a couple big-time hustle plays. I thought she played good defensively, maybe 1 or 2 lapses, but we're really excited about her future.
I guess finally, just what is these 2 home wins kind of, you know, give for not just a momentum standpoint, but just maybe a confidence boost in the locker room heading into the rest of the Big Ten gauntlet, really?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously coming home, there were a lot of, you know, kind of disappointments after a really tough road trip there, and even the one right before Christmas break for our team. So, so to be able to have a team that's not getting frustrated, not getting, you know, fatigue, not getting breaking apart and, you know, pointing fingers, and, you know, but a team that's really leaning into each other and finding ways to come in and work extra and work harder and stay motivated, and to see that pay off with a couple of wins in the Big Ten when we know how hard it is to win in this league is pretty special.
One thing, Nebraska was 11-4 in its last 15 games against Michigan State, and Michigan State's never won on the road against Nebraska. Do you even mention those kind of stats to the team, or does that even play into your?
I had no idea about that. Nope. And to be honest, no, because I just feel like every team is a new team, and you know, Michigan State has you know, lots of, you know, transfers, and Oregon transfer and Arizona State transfer, you know, like all kinds of kids on their roster that are brand new that could care less about what happened, you know, the last time that these teams played. And, you know, so at this point, I just feel like, you know, every team is a new team, and we're just, you know, we gotta find a way to take care of business. We don't even really, I didn't know that.
I got one for you, Amy. What would you say the biggest play that Lex made tonight was?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with scoring any points or baskets, but there was a kind of a transition opportunity for Michigan State, and she got a tip on the ball, dove on the floor, flipped it to Britt, kind of a loose ball hustle play on the floor. We had said before the game that this game was going to require you to sell out for every possession, and I thought that was the epitome of that, and what great leadership from a senior to make a play like that.
Okay.
Good question. Thanks.
Anything else?
Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
here, everybody. Have a good night. Just plug in.